welcome back to it's what you've all been waiting for. It's the end of year AskEnnui Q&A, and I'm here by myself.
No, you're here with Imbiamba Jombez.
I hate that. I hate you. You
Get cancelled.
You do look like Gus Johnson right now. You look like cancelled, just like him.
I bought this hat because it was a cool looking hat. I didn't know who Gus Johnson even was.
Really?
Nah, I sort of did. Nah, I did. I knew who he was, but I didn't watch any of his content, so I'm allowed to wear this.
Fake fan.
And it costs a lot of money.
There's a YouTuber put out a jumper that says "Small Dick, Big Dreams." I was gonna buy it. It's a good jumper.
I bought this 2 days before the freaking thing was announced. Or I bought this 3 days before you told me on the podcast live that he had been cancelled. And I was like, shit, or what happened at least.
That's so funny.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Welcome to the AskEnnui special, everyone. Today, I will be asking Matthew, and Matthew will be asking himself questions from the fans. And some of these questions range from burger to hamburger, and then back to burger.
We're not answering any of the burger questions. Just to clarify, fuck these stupid burger questions. Fucking, guys from the Beef Boy podcast start this stupid fucking meme that get burger on Ennui, and now it's just fucking full of my questions. Regardless,
burger.
So Sam, you can start from the top. These are all Discord questions. We're going to start with a bunch of the Discord questions first. Hit me with that first question.
So the first few are Discord, and then it goes to the other socials. All right, sweet. This is from Nutsucker. The question is, cock? Balls?
So this question was actually, I actually didn't know who
audio
Nutsucker
listeners
was. Yeah, please do not. You're going to hurt our fans' ears.
I was just reading it as it was written.
Cock balls. No, you need to breathe in when you say it so you don't hurt the fucking fans' fucking ears. Regardless, I didn't know who this nutsucker was, and I clicked on it, and it's actually friend of the show / Ennui's music aficionado, Noah Peterson, who is actually, by the time this comes out, actually might not be out by now, I can't remember. He's actually co-hosting the EMAs with me, which is the Ennui Music Video Awards, just like MTV has one, on the Patreon. He was on some Marty episodes, and he's been on the podcast sometimes. But for some reason, he felt like saying cock, balls. I'm not answering this question. I refuse to answer cock balls.
All right, well, I guess we'll move on.
Fuck me sideways.
And you have to tick them off, by the way, because it doesn't let me.
Well, good.
All
I'll
right.
tick them off, cunt.
From legendary Kaz Ghost.
Friend of the show.
Where does the friend of the show? Yes. Where does the ping pong sound effect come from?
So the ping pong ball effect, what it was I went to a website that gave me sounds, and if you actually in the production card at the end for the We Are Ennui, it actually is the same sound just later on. So in the first bit, it's just the dun 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 dun, and that was just a guy playing. I think he's playing table tennis with his daughter. Because then later you hear the girl go in the production card.
I assumed it was you and your mates playing table tennis, and then one of your mates hit you in the balls with a table tennis ball, and that was your reactor. Oh, no,
it wasn't me. No, that's not what it was. It was just a sound I got from the internet. I mean, I've used it ever since we started. God. Ever since we started the podcast. Crazy.
Oh, wholesome.
Long time ago.
I've used the Sam Smoothies logo ever since I started. But that's unrelated. That's not Ennui related. No. This is the Ask Ennui special. I shouldn't be mentioning myself.
You can move on to the next question, please, Samuel.
All right. The next question for Matthew Winter. It's from Finn. When will Burger get on Ennui? We are riding in the streets, Matthew.
Burger never on Ennui. Next question, cunt.
Burger. Next question from Doplex. This is a follow-up. Yes, when will we get
We
Burger?
will not get Burger on Ennui. Next fucking question.
Kudos, a.k.a. Matthew Winter. Hey, Matthew Winter, famed podcast host and MAP. When will we see seeing Burger Ennui?
Burger is there. We're never getting a burger on the podcast.
Did you notice how it all rhymes perfectly? It's like a perfect rhyme. Famed podcast host and MAP. When will we be seeing Burger Ennui? All right.
Next
Moving
question,
on.
Please.
Next question Tom Videoga.
Videoga.
You
It's
said we were
pronounced Videoga. Friend of the show, friend of me. He's going to ask a stupid question.
Tom Videoga. You said you were going to make a statement about burger on Ennui. You never made any statement. Why are you dodging the questions?
I won't dodge the question then. No fucking burger on Ennui. Next question.
Another one from Tom Videoga. Another question. Out of all the staff you've sniffed, why?
There's nothing
Just
wrong with
why?
sniffing people I work with. Unless they're under the age of 18, then there is. Next question.
Unless it's... Next question from... fucking hell. Next question from Rockshell. If animals could talk, which species would be the rudest of them all? That's actually a
Do
good
you have
question.
an answer? What do you think?
Cats. Oh, what's the species of cat actually properly known as? The proper title of the species of cat is the felinus. No, it's not.
It's not the felinus, you fucking idiot.
I know it in my head, but let me just Google that.
If I was going to answer, I feel like it'd be a monkey. Like, I feel like they're rude little fucks. Do you know what I mean? Like, you see them in the zoo and shit, and they're climbing around being cheeky. I feel like they would be, you know, when you're playing
Cheeky.
COD and there's all those like 14-year-old boys like yelling the N-word and shit like that because they think it's funny, and they just like say stupid shit that's they think's funny that's not. That's what a monkey would be. And you know what? I could have easily made a racist joke in there somewhere, but I'm not doing that.
Monkey. Oh no, monkey. Oh, actually, the nicest. If this is the nicest animal, would be sloth. I reckon.
No.
You don't think so?
I think it'd be a
Okay.
golden retriever.
For another one from. Oh no, golden retrievers. I think their shit doesn't stink. All right.
No. Come
Next
back.
question from
Talking shit
Rockshell.
about golden retrievers, cunt. On my podcast.
I have a border collie. I have a
border
border collie, and I don't like any other
Disgusting.
dogs.
If I got a dog, it'd be like a little hairless dog. I don't know.
Oh
Yes.
no!
I want a naked mole rat. I've always
The
wanted a
Sphinx.
naked mole rat. I don't know. I just feel like it matches my personality. You know.
Next question. Rockshell, what are you currently
What
hodling?
hodling is? What are you?
No.
It's what cryptocurrency are you currently just having there that you're not going to touch, not going to sell?
Oh, okay. It's like hoarding.
No, in a way,
essentially.
like it's more okay. Let's look at the definition of a hodling, just to give you a better idea.
Actually, I haven't even
Holding
heard
it,
this
yeah, just
word
holding it
before in my life.
for future profits, not selling.
Okay.
Now you know it's like just holding it until you make heaps of money off it. Nothing right now. If anything, it should have been Bitcoin. I should have kept my Bitcoin that I sold years and years ago. Very, very dumb of me. Right now though, it's LTO. LTO is the current cryptocurrency I'm going to hold and not sell for a long, long time. I'm just putting in little bits every week, and then hopefully one day I can quit my job as a McDonald's manager and exclusively live off cryptocurrency. Because I know this business isn't going to make any money. Look at the fucking questions we're getting fucking asked.
Hey, these are great questions.
They're not. I regret this every single fucking time we do it. Next question, Samuel.
Yet another one from Rockshell. And to kind of ride on the burger thing, what is your perfect burger?
I like a good works burger. You know a good works burger? You know, beetroot and meat and salad and all that sort of stuff. Do you have a perfect burger, Samuel?
Yeah, my goodness. It is a restaurant chain down this area in Melbourne. It's a Melbourne restaurant chain. There's one near me, and then there's another two closer to the city. And I'll take you to it if you come to Mount Martha ever. one day.
I'll come to Melbourne. I won't go to Mount Martha. I feel like that's where
You will be going to Mount
I sound like
Martha.
a mother. You sound like my Mount Mother. Is that good?
You will be going.
Well, we've answered the burger question. Now, hopefully, we don't
That's
have
the
any
perfect
more
burger.
burger questions after that. Next question.
Oscar's kudos. Question. Burger.
Next question, please. After that, I'm skipping it. We're skipping that burger question.
Hey, I'm just reading them how they're written. Another one from Rockshell. How much sawdust can you put into a Rice Krispie treat before people start to
Rice
notice?
Krispie treats look fucking disgusting. It looks just like sugary shit. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen one?
It's essentially just like Cruskets, aren't they?
I don't know.
Or is this
Probably.
a different type of Rice Krispie treat? I don't mind Cruskets; they're nice.
Cruskets are nice.
Question from Deep.
I was just going to say,
continue.
have you ever had is it like an LCM bar? Do you remember having LCM bars? Really?
Didn't
They're
like
not?
those. Yeah. They had that ad with the kids all running to the school principal's office when she called out the LCM bar. She's like, anyone own this OCM bar? And all the kids ran to the school principal's
They want
office
the
like,
LCM
I
bar.
want this.
You know, there's actually a backstory to that ad. All those kids were actually homeless, and they said, "Oh, we'll give you a free LCM bar if you be in our ad for an LCM bar."
And school
Kellogg's
clothes.
actually did not pay them or give them LCM bars. There was a big controversy back in the day about it. Good meme. Next question.
Another question from Doplex. Burger?
No, okay. I don't like that one. Can we just move that next one? It looks like a good one.
Oh, the next one's Sam from Ennui. Have you ever had to speak up while wearing a towel? Also, Hamgar.
So this question is from you, obviously, and it combines a shit Simpsons meme and a shit burger meme. And together, it's just shit. So what we're going to do, we're going to not mention the Simpsons, a shitty Simpsons meme.
Have you ever had to speak up while
Look,
wearing a towel?
I'm not answering that question. It's kind of private if you ask me, okay?
Oh my god, I'm actually
Next
dead.
fucking question, cunt.
Finn, do you like your job? How long do you want to continue it? Also, burger.
I don't mind my job. Obviously, I want Ennui to be my job, not fucking working at McDonald's my whole life. Obviously, like, there's good opportunities there. Like, I just did another course and topped my class, got a little leadership award. Go me. Good little businessman.
Nice.
But I would rather work for myself and make big media company, make big movies. 10 years from now, I want to be making the biggest Australian
burger.
blockbuster movie. And it'll actually be starring me as Marty. We're going to bring the brand back as Australia's biggest movie. It'll be Australia's answer to Borat, okay? Mark my words.
Mark my words, Potter.
Your mic is cut out completely,
All
Simon. I cannot hear a thing you're saying.
Rockshell again. How are you?
I'm good. In all honesty, I'm doing very, very good. I'm doing good. Are you doing good, Sam?
Yeah, I'm alright.
That's good. I'm glad. These next few questions, I'm actually going to take these because I got hardly any questions from fucking fans on the Instagram. These next 4 are fucking Instagram questions, and they're all people I know.
Yeah, these are real.
In IRL. So I'm gonna take them. Okay. First of all, Brody Roberts, little boy I work with at McDonald's. He says, "Do you like men, Brody? I'm gonna make sure you get fired in the next week. Okay? Because I don't appreciate questions like this. Fuck you. Okay. Jack used to work with me at McDonald's as well. Can we podcast together? No. Nobody is as funny as me, and I select people who are less funnier than me to make me look funnier. Okay. Obviously, that would work in your case. We're not going there. Kaz Ghost. Who would win in a fight with a caveman or an astronaut? I think a caveman. Do you know what I mean? Do you think a caveman? Like, would be able to beat up an astronaut, surely.
An astronaut in the ocean would.
I don't like that song. It's a bad song. What you know about rolling? No, that's not even the right song.
Rolling down
the
in
same
the
song,
deep
isn't it?
when your brain goes.
And then
that's it.
Final Instagram question is from Brosier. List the reasons why you love me so much. This is not a platform for people I know, especially you, BB Rosier, to come on and me just to go, hey, talk nice about me on your podcast. I'm trying to grow this as a brand, and I'm not going to talk about me on your podcast. I get people to ask me all the time, can you talk about me on your podcast? Or let's talk shit about Macca's on your podcast. Do you know what? This is an entertainment platform This is not a let's talk shit about people or let's look. You know what I'm saying?
Gus
you get
Johnson
you get the point
cancelled.
where I'm coming from. Saying. I hope you do. I really hope you do.
I do, but I'm cancelled.
I'm not going to talk anymore about people I talk about in real life. Okay, Sam's just cut out again. So if you're watching this on the YouTube, I've actually gone full screen now, and hopefully he comes back in a few seconds because of his shitty ass internet in Mount Martha. Has anybody else heard of Mount Martha? I've never heard of Mount Martha. Doesn't sound like a real place. Mount Martha, more like
It is a real place.
Oh, so you heard that?
I sincerely hope all the recordings have saved, honestly, because my internet, I don't know what, it's working perfectly. It must just be with Riverside. It must just hate it.
I think it's you. It's definitely you.
It's me.
Moving on to, you know what? We're going to go with one more Instagram question. You can read this one.
Is this the Sam from Ennui one? This guy. Who is this guy? I've actually never heard of this guy.
Definitely a child predator.
What the? No. Okay. Question. Which podcast and which regular video of yours have you rewatched the most?
Okay. In terms of video that I've rewatched the most, it's definitely Marty's Internet Show, Season 3, Episode 1, Becoming an Internet Company. That was the episode that hashtag Matt Tabor from the hashtag Vsauce3 producer / the Cred Unknown podcast. Good guy. Great guy. That's the one he found. Actually, no, he didn't find. I shared it in his Discord. He watched it, became a fan, joined the Patreon, all that sort of stuff. And that's the one. It's like, okay, he liked that. What is good about this? And that's the one I've sort of dissected. And I've never made a good video since. So obviously that hasn't worked out. In terms of the podcast, I don't know. I don't really rewatch any of the podcasts at all. Have you ever gone back and listened to any of the podcasts that you have been on, like in its entirety?
The first two I've gone back to, I've listened to those, and I quite like that. The first audio one that we did, and then the first On We Talk Extra we did, the famous CEO mentorship program. But I've also I go back and listen to like the classics, like the one I found you from the No Kerrick one. I listened to that in its entirety for the first time while mowing a few weeks ago, the lawns, and I really liked that one. And also, which was the one I listened to? There was a clip from one of them with Matt Tabor that I listened to over and over, where he made a really good point. Like, it's not about how much it's not about what you want to make. It's about what you've made. I think that was like my favorite guest quote, I think, from any of them.
Interesting. I think that's interesting. It's interesting to see which ones people actually go back to. Like, especially you, somebody who's like a fan of the podcast, goes back and listens to and what resonates with them. It's very interesting. What we're going to do now, we're going to move on to the Twitter questions. There's a lot of questions, but there was also a lot that was asked by one specific person, James Miller from the Beef Boys podcast. I'm just going to read all of his in bulk, and you guys can make up your, I don't know what I was going to say there. Make up your, you know what I'm saying? They're not good questions. I'm going to read them all to you in the one go.
And if I die to the left of screen, just ignore me.
Okay.
Because that's some stupid connection issue. All right, let's roll.
Stupid. Okay, I'm going to go from question 1. Okay.
It's the internet, man.
Okay. Hey, it's me again. Will the burger have leaf lettuce or shredded lettuce? Really important if you want to retain my viewership. Really don't. The tomatoes ruin like every burger. Don't do it. But if you do have to season the tomato, will you season the tomato? What will the weight of the meat be for the patty of the burger on the podcast? Will the patty be Angus? This is in reference to the burger coming on the podcast. What will the cook be on the burger that is on the podcast? Please don't put a tomato on the burger when it comes on the podcast. What kind of burger will be on the podcast? Will anyone be eating the burger after the podcast? If not, may I eat it? Bacon jam would be a nice addition. When will burger be on podcast? Will there be more than one burger on the podcast? If so, can I eat them all afterwards? And I believe that is every single question that James asked.
Burger.
Burger no come on podcast. Okay. Burger no come on podcast.
Can I bring Burger on podcast?
No, can't. Just stop. Okay. You can ask the next one.
That's a tie. That's a bow tie puller. All right. Next question, and just pray that my stupid connection to Riverside for some reason doesn't cut out. Andrew Miller.
Oh fuck.
Is it true Ennui has partnered with McDonald's to make the Ennui meal? And it doesn't include a burger? Question mark?
Thank you, Andrew Miller from the Beef Boys podcast. Go fuck yourself. Next question, please.
The Ennui meal? Is it as good? It will be better than the BTS meal, I hope.
Oh, of course it would be. It's Ennui.
At Crimson Eye Beetle, how hard does a man have to fart to go to space from Earth?
I feel like it'd have to be very, very powerful. Like if you're going from Earth's surface through the, what do you call the thing that's around the Earth?
The ozone layer.
Yeah.
Oh, the atmosphere.
Yeah, all that sort of
The ozone.
BS. You would have to have like a pretty punchy fart.
There's different levels of atmosphere. There's like stratosphere, hemisphere, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So I think, okay, maybe the better question is, what would you have to eat to make you fart that hard to go from space to Earth?
Burger.
Next question. I'm done. Next question, please. Come on.
All right. At the Owlet.
Yep.
Name the 7 to the power of name the 10 to the power of 7 to the power of 5th number in pi. I think I just read that.
It's 28. I'm pretty sure it's 28.
We'll find out.
I'm pretty sure it's 28. Are you actually gonna find it?
That is correct.
It's definitely 28.
Yeah, I could look it up. Did I read that out properly? I haven't done maths in years.
Neither have I. It's probably 28. It's 28. Is this riveting podcast?
Yeah, no, this is excellent. This is a great Ask Ennui special. It won't give me an answer. I want an answer, please. There's no like solution anywhere on Google results. Oh well.
Regardless, that's because it's 28, and I've already answered it. Next fucking question.
Next question. At Mr. Dicking Bitch, how do you get burger on Ennui?
So it seems like the Beef Boys have got their fans to just come on my podcast and fucking talk shit about it and get burger on Ennui, this stupid fucking meme. Can we just move to the next question, please?
No, it's such a disaster. I feel like this is just a mutiny by the fans, if that makes any sense.
Sure, fans. Let's call it fans.
Oh, another one from Mr. Dicking Bitch. Get burger on Ennui.
Next question. I'm sick of this.
Many kudos at burger.
Okay, thanks. Many kudos. Look, I get you have a lot of subscribers, and you know what he's doing? He's bringing all of his followers to me to hate on Ennui. And I think that's actually kind of fucking disgusting. You're a person with influence, with power.
Yeah, you're a troll,
it's
and you're a big YouTuber
it's about
troll.
Power. What's the rock song go? How's it go? I can't remember exactly how it goes anyway.
I pride, I power.
Regardless, just moving on to the Beef Boys. The actual Twitter account actually asked a question. When will you answer all of James's questions? Do you know what I just did? I actually read out all of his questions previously, if you've listened to the podcast right now, and I didn't answer one of them. But I think the one thing I will answer is that burger is going to be gone. No burger ever on podcast. Sam, you can ask this next one.
I think your reaction makes burger stay alive, unfortunately.
I'm going crazy on this fucking podcast. Next question, cunt.
At Mr. Dicking Bitch, have you seen Amazing Spiderman 2?
I've never seen any Spider-Man movie.
Dude, they're so good. You'll love them. You absolutely love them. They're so good.
Do I start from the beginning?
Yeah, start from the Peter Parker one, the first Sam Raimi one, 2002 Spider-Man. It's really good. It's a really fun movie. And then
you know what? I actually think I might have seen that
3.
one, but like on TV maybe, and it's like yeah.
And then second, Pizza Time. That's where that meme's from.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Spider-Man creates memes.
Spider-Man 2's Pizza Time.
I love that. That's
There's
so good.
like half the most famous memes ever from the Spider-Man Sam Raimi movies.
That actually does surprise me a lot, in all honesty. I didn't think that any good meme would come out of fucking that.
Like the
whatsoever.
You serious? When we just laughed stage, I wasn't gonna attempt to do his laugh, but
Try it. Go.
the guy.
Go for it. Do his laugh. You've just made
Serious?
this podcast even more cringe than before.
Well, you told me to attempt, and I attempted. It was awful, but anyway.
Move on to the next question, please.
Doplex question: burger on wiener? Question mark.
Does anybody actually like truly want to see a burger on Ennui? Like, I feel like a burger on Ennui wouldn't actually be entertaining, like whatsoever.
Yeah, I think we could do the finally burger on ennui.
That's actually not a bad idea. Look, if I'm going to go with this fucking shitty burger thing, we're going to turn it into something good.
Yeah, write it till it dies. Write it until people stop asking it and then they find something else.
Just like your mother, riding me until she dies.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck?
Godspeed, my friend.
At shrimp fried bold at JYUB. Unrelated.
Jububi.
Unrelated.
I love Twitter. I love when people have like Twitter, like, you know, they need to make their Twitter at unique, so they just like they just smash the keyboard to make it look cool.
I love my Twitter
like,
at
Jabubi.
SamDavey82516.
Please change that. Do you know how hard it is to fucking tag and shit? Oh, what's Sam's account again? It's not Sam's movies or Sam's underscore movies. It's Sam Davis 1569352.
I'm gonna fix my app.
Default.
His question is unrelated to the much more pressing burger gate.
Game, cunt.
Unrelated to the much more pressing burger gate. Do you think the shrimp fried this rice?
I think the shrimp did fry this rice, in all honesty. You know shrimp fried rice? I think the shrimp did probably fry this rice. Like, if I'm going to be very, very honest with you, I do like, when I have my fried rice, I do like the shrimp in it. Like, from my local Chinese restaurant, there will be like, we call them prawns over here. We don't call them shrimp. We call them prawns. You call them prawns, don't you, Sam? Like, you call them prawns, not shrimp.
Yeah, you go with prawns. It's more Aussie to go with prawns than shrimp.
Shrimp's I'm going to start calling it shrimp.
No, shrimp's the American name for it. Prawns is what you... Well, Americans probably came up with throw another shrimp on the barbie. Like, that's... When has an Australian ever said that? That's like...
When I think about it, though, maybe we should get shrimp on the podcast and not burger. Come on, guys. Let's get it trending. Get shrimp on
what kind of burger?
I'm moving on. Next question, please.
I'm just making it so worse.
If you're going to co-host this fucking thing with me.
I'm the troll co-host. Shrimp fried bold Jayubi. Another question. Yo, I heard there's going to be a burger on the cast. Is that true? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark.
What? There's not going to be a burger. End of story, cunt. I need to stop saying the C word on the podcast. My little cousin's listening to this. No, he doesn't listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
But if you did, thanks for listening.
We're Aussies. We C word's just normal dialect.
Does the cold one say the C word?
They used to. I don't know if they do anymore. I think they bleep. I don't think they say the F word anymore as well.
Should we bleep our when we swear?
No.
Why not? But then how are we going to get monetized?
That's true.
Oh wait, we don't have enough subscribers to get monetized yet.
Oh, you said it, not me, brother.
Next question, Sam.
Next question.
Okay. You need to really before we go to the next question, you need to really stay on task because you just keep bringing up and laughing at the burger thing. Sam, it's not funny. Man.
I'm trying.
The burger thing wasn't funny at the start, and it's not funny now.
I keep tying it into the Max Mofo. Can I have a hamburger, please, boss?
Not funny either. Nothing burger related. I don't like burger humor. Next question.
Shrimp fried baldy again. Najari. Hey, I'm going to the grocery store. You'll need anything? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I don't know. I need to.
I don't want burger if that's what you're gonna. If that's what you're insinuating. I do actually need. You know what? I actually got mouthwash from the grocery store yesterday, so don't need that. What else did I get yesterday? I got soap. I got sensitive skin, dermatitis on my balls. So if anybody wants to buy me some of that for Christmas in bulk, that would be chef's kiss. We've got 3 more questions. We've actually got through a lot of these very
Done
quickly,
well.
mostly because burger.
Rachel Arbuckle at Lyman Posting. Can you comment on the rumors of a burger being on your podcast in the near future?
No burger. No burger on Ennui. I just want to say that for the final time. There's going to be no
Tell
burger
you what,
on
we'll
this fucking
compromise
podcast.
and we'll have Tim Tam Cup on podcast.
Sure, let's go with that. Or we'll have Barocca in a glass. How's
Yeah.
that? Oh, finally, Barocca in glass on Ennui.
Finally, very
Great, right?
cool Tim Tam Imbium Bajombes.
Next question.
And we're coming to the end. At the outlet, what is the best way to bake bao bread? Please explain in no more than or less than 17 words.
I have never, ever cooked bowel bread. What the fuck is that? LOL. That's 17.
Well
Have you had bowel bread?
Is it a Chinese thing?
I think so. Or
I must
Korean,
have.
or one of those
I must
Asian
have had
countries.
it when I was in China, when I was younger or something.
Did you go to China?
Yeah, I went to
Really?
Shenzhen. I'm never going to China ever again. That's the first and last time.
Why not?
Because it's China.
What's wrong with
I
that?
don't like China. I like the people there. I'm sure they're great and really nice people. I just don't like the way it's ran. I think it's just...
So you're racist is pretty much what you're
I
saying.
just said I like the people there.
Sam Davis is a racist, doesn't like Asian countries or the people in it.
Oh, okay. Let's just spin it.
And then I just saw that off screen right now. You had your hand up like this. That's the Hitler sign. It's fucking disgusting.
Wait
mate.
a minute. Illuminati confirmed there's a triangle somewhere.
Absolutely.
Oh,
We have one more question.
The lucky
Um,
last.
can you
it's
hit it
actually
with
a
me?
good question, the last one. But I don't know if you'll be
It
able
is.
to answer it properly. Because you're basically telling other people that they're worse than other people or better than other people. Great guests or the greatest guests? Question mark.
I think the greatest guests are the ones that have good conversation. And that seems like a given, but it's not. Some people are shit at being on a podcast. I'm sorry to say. I really liked the Noke Eric one. It was really good to like get to know another small YouTuber. I really liked when even I had you on initially. I really liked doing those. I really loved the Joel Haver episode. It was really good to get in the mind of somebody who just took off so quickly and is amazing. Like he's makes very great premium film content on YouTube. If I get a bit older, I loved having, and I'm having them on again soon, the boys from Stepmates, the Stepmates podcast. They're coming back on. They've got some more projects going. I think their TV show did not get renewed for a second season. Sorry about that, boys. But maybe Ennui / Stepmates will get a TV show together. Let's do it. And it'll be the original series that I've been planning for years now. I might actually reveal that in another episode. We'll see how we go. Other guests. I've had many guests. If I think old school, I always loved having Young Crip on. Young Crip was a little Twitter boy back in the day.
I like his
I was
episode.
the first podcast he was ever on. He's been on the Create Unknown since. He's been on many other big podcasts since. He's friends with the comedians now. He's been doing a lot of great stand-up. He's a very, very funny man. And I hope to get him back on again soon. Absolutely.
Question: who was the first ever guest on We Talk?
I actually do not know. I feel like if I go back, I feel like it might have been Bionic Pig, who's not as big now. Like he's not as popular now, but he was a great commentary YouTuber back in the day. In that sphere, we recorded for 2 hours, and I spent over 2 hours, and I split it up into 2 episodes. It was a very, very good episode.
There's also one last question from me, from Sam from Ennui. It's not a meme question. It's actually a legitimate question. What's the next biggest subscribers after Joel Haver for guests? Because he's like 1.3 million or 1.2 million. It was like
I think it would be
after him.
I think it might be Many Kudos. I feel like Many Kudos is next, or it's Bionic Pig. That's another one I loved. I love talking with Many Kudos and even the Beef Boys. I think it's a very different dynamic. Especially, it is very jarring hearing an Australian's voice next to American voices, but you hear that in the Beef Boys as well. Many Kudos is Australian, and it is different. But I'd love to have them all on again. I'd go on their podcast. Who knows? Like, it's good to have a bit of a community where you can sort of not community. What am I fucking trying to say? Look, it's been a long fucking day. I can tell you that. It's good to have other YouTuber friends you can sort of collab with. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
especially in Australia, there's not really much of that.
So lucky that I found Ennui. Like, there's no one in Australia. I'm saying this genuinely. There is no one in Australia. I am constantly thankful for the man with the Grogzilla shirt.
That's me. Oh wait, wrong side.
Who does not like burger questions, but people like
the burger
burger
will never
questions.
come on Ennui. Never come on Ennui. I think that's pretty much the end of our Ask Ennui special.
is.
We'll probably do another one in 6 months at the middle of the year, something like that. It's not really the end of the year yet, so I'll save thanking the end of the year stuff till then. But it's been good to have Sam on this podcast and answer the questions.
Thanks for watching this on like
is there
December
anything-
27 or whatever it is, whenever it's released.
I think it'll be before then, probably like December 16th, because I think it'll go it'll go the Christmas special, it'll go the Ennui's
Yes.
award show that we'll do, and then the New Year's special with Benny Boy, where we're going to crack down some beers digitally, online, virtually. Beautiful. Anything you want to say to the fans before we go, Samuel?
I'm not going to say it.
Don't say
Okay.
it.
Oh, no, I've got nothing to say. All I've got to say is Imbi Umber Jumpers is a funny hat, but the creator that made it isn't funny anymore. The laughs went away.
That's exactly right. Thank you for joining us on the Ask Ennui end of year special Q&A. I'm Matthew Winter. Go fuck yourself.